if you wonder why we live up here at 70 degrees north with the eternal light and the eternal night, that's one of the reasons. Today me and Billy are going to take you along on one of our favorite Sunday hikes. It's Sunday, October the 5th, and we have some autumn colors left still. There have been quite strong winds, so most of the leaves in the trees are gone. But on the ground we still have some quite nice colors. We are going to a little lake where we are going to have some coffee and a little rest and just enjoying this very nice Sunday afternoon. It's 6 degrees centigrades and some wind, so we have some extra clothing just not to become cold on a trip like this. It's not obvious where we should take off this path to come to Gottjord, but it's actually here. Billy? Few berries left still. You have the black ones or blackberries or crowberries. They're very good for thirst quenching. Quite sweet. Very good. Most of this area is made out of old riverbeds, and here we have one side of an old riverbed where we are going up. Freak ut, Billy. And here I like to take a right turn and just go over here and look at the river, Madarjokka. Down here you have the river Madarjokka, which ends up in Stabbursdalen, Stabburs river. And this river ends up in Madarjärvi. And actually it's a special type of Atlantic salmon that goes up here and spawn in the lake where we are going. Yep, Billy. Go. And here we also have the northernmost pine forest in the world. And you can see some of those pines up front. Right here it's almost only birch. And I love this view here. You can sit here with the right light and see the salmon running up the river. And in the years when we have the pink salmon runs, we have them in the pools down here as well. Right now it's a bit late for that. Yep. It's quite easy to walk here, so you get some heartbeat up the hill and so on, but here you can slow down again. Gee, I want Billy to go on the edge here. Stop. And down here we have a rowan. They are can be quite colorful, and they, very often they turn very red. So the old Norwegian name for this rowan was raun, which is the same as red. Yep. Gee. Yep. And there we have one of the pine trees. Yep. Oh, here were some quite nice crowberries. Huge and juicy. The pine trees can become quite like sculptures. Very many different shapes. You have the young ones straight up, and then you have older ones, like this one has been struggling with weather for years and years and turned almost into a sculpture-like tree. I love these pine trees. Come, Billy. And down here we have a small falls, and to make it easier for the salmon to run up the river here, it's built what we call stairs on this side. And if you ever been wondering why we choose to live here up at 70 degrees north with the eternal light and the eternal night and the cold winters and so on, it's just to be able to experience hikes like this, eating berries on the ground and watch the colors in the trees and the leaves, just enjoying a Sunday afternoon. That's why. And here is the lake Gottjord. This one is quite special. Come. The creek in and out are on the same end of the lake. So first we are going to cross the creek where the water flows out, and then come on. And then we are crossing the river where the water is flowing in. And here is G, where we are going to cross G, the creek. Sånn, ja. Billig. Flink ut. So when we are going to cross a creek like this or a river, I always open my backpack, so if I fall in I can take it off. Billy? Ja, stå. There are actually a couple of swans swimming in the lake. It looks like at least one white adult, and it looks like a smaller one, grey one. It's probably one adult with a young one. And here we are going to cross the inlet river. Kom! It's easier to walk up here where you see the rocks. Right here it's very difficult. Ah, nice colors. And here we are again approaching the pine forest, where it really starts to become a forest. Here you can see an old tree stump. They used to log here before. Mostly before the Second World War, 1940s, and then they stopped. You can see it's quite big trees. The trees in this forest can be as much as 500 years old. Difficult to know how old this one was, but here you can see and there are more of them around here. Today you need a special permit to take out the pine, and no one actually does it. Here's also an old tree stump. Nice colors. I love the fall with all the colors. Even if it's a bit cold, you learn how to dress, and then it's just nice. There is another tree stump. Nice old tree. It's quite gnarly here at the bottom. Because of the rocky ground, it's almost impossible to find a place to put up a tent here. You can use hammocks. Then there are just almost like one small spot where you can put up a tent. And that's here. There are no big rocks in the bottom, and you can find a nice place to sleep. Here is a nice spot for a fire. And here we have been many times, and we have also spent some nights here in hammocks. Here we have been quite a few times, even if it's hard to find a place to put up a tent. You can put up hammocks, and we have some earlier videos of that. You can follow the link up here. And the swan is swimming with its young one up there. A very nice spot. To sit on. Oh, don't get cold. Yes. And we have some coffee. Choo. jacket. I had and some snacks. Yeah, good. Yeah. And some snacks for Billy. Yeah. Sit. Pretty good. Yeah. Ah, yeah. Pretty good. Ah, nice warm coffee. Then I have to choose between peanut and chocolate muesli bar and milk chocolate and coconut muesli bar. I think I'll go for the peanut. I'm looking at the swan. It's coming back over here. Det kan være her. Ja, legge seg her. Ja. Billy has just seen the swans and he thinks they are scared. Nej, det går bra. Billy, det går bra. Nej. Nej. Billy has found a nice spot just behind my back. And we also have the crowberries right here. Don't have to do anything, just pick them and just squeeze the juice out of them. Very good. I love this. Me and Billy and a very nice spot. With a cup of coffee. Life's good. One of the reasons why I love this place is the variety of what you can experience. Meeting a swan like we did today, that's new. I've never approached swans here before. There are other lakes around here, yes, but not here. And you have you can see ducks. They like this lake. And in the forest here you have all kinds of forest birds, also some jays, teats. You never know. Different weather, different time of the year. It's always something special you can experience. So if you wonder why we live up here at 70 degrees north with the eternal light and the eternal night, that's one of the reasons. You can just go hike for half an hour and there is no one else there but yourself and my dog and some wildlife. That's quite exclusive.